Bronx Bombers, what's going on? This is the Yankees Report. I'm Mitchell Renz. Follow me on Twitter at MitchellRenz365. I'm going to be breaking down for you guys the latest news, rumors surrounding your Yankees, plus power ranking the starting pitchers. The first rumor I have for you guys up on the board is Todd Frazier headed to the New York Mets. I'm giving this one 4 Yankee hats, Bronx Bombers. According to Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic, the soon 32-year-old has agreed to a 2-year deal worth $17 million with the crosstown rival Mets. The deal pending a physical. Frazier was a key member of the 2017 Yankees as he became a true clubhouse leader and a fan favorite with his thumbs-down gimmick. Between the White Sox and the Yankees, Frazier hit .213 with 27 home runs and 76 RBIs. In the playoffs, however, Frazier struggled, going 8 for 43, which is just a .186 batting average. He had a home run and 5 RBIs. Luckily for him, he won't have to worry about the playoffs with the Mets. My name is Mitchell Renz. Follow me on Twitter at MitchellRenz365. And please like Yankees HQ by Chat Sports on Facebook. I'm going to be breaking down for you guys a lot of rumors, so you need to understand my rumor scale. The first one up, 0 Yankee hats equals liar. This is 0% truth. Yogi Berra once said, all pitchers and catchers are liars. The person reporting this might be a pitcher or catcher. 1 Yankees hat, small shred of truth. I like to think maybe 25% chance of this one happening. 2 Yankee hats, people are talking. This one's starting to brew up a little bit. We don't have all the information, but there's a chance. 3 Yankees hats, pretty likely. 75% chance is the way I like to look at this one, so 3 hats, pretty likely. 4 Yankee hats, Bronx Bomber, 100% going to happen. This is out of the rumors category and into the news category. Let's hop back into those rumors now. CC Sabathia wants another starting pitcher. I'm going to give this one 3 Yankee hats. Pretty likely. So, MLB.com Brian Hulk reported the Yankees haven't made it a secret that they'd like to add another starting pitcher before the season starts. So, they have 5 viable starting pitchers, and they could always use an extra help, obviously. So, CC Sabathia also agrees with this, that they should add another arm. In Sabathia's quote, "You always need more," Sabathia told NJ Advance Media on Saturday. "It's a long, long season. You never know what's going to happen. The more arms we've got, the better." And yeah, he isn't lying. I was a pitcher. All the extra help you can get, all hands on deck, that's how you win. Third rumor I got for you, Jaime Garcia. Is he headed to the Minnesota Twins? I'm going to give this one 2 Yankee hats. People are talking. According to Mike Berardino of the St. Paul Pioneer Press, the Twins continue to show interest in free agent starting pitcher Jaime Garcia. Garcia won his only start with the Twins last July before they flipped him to the Yankees. He would make for a decent rotation insurance leading into 2018, with Irvin Santana likely to miss the entire first month with a finger injury. The 31-year-old left-hander wound up with a 4.41 ERA with a 1.41 WHIP and 129 strikeouts to only 64 walk ratio in 157 innings pitched last season between Atlanta, Minnesota, and New York. He could probably be had on a 1-year contract, but that isn't 100% set in stone. Well, speaking of 100%, this is going to lead me into my next rumor. Gleyber Torres, is he 100% healthy? Yeah, 100%. I'm going to give this one 2 Yankee hats. People are talking. And the guy that's talking is Gleyber Torres. Yankees beat writer Eric Bolden reported Yankees prospect infielder Torres said on Monday that he feels 100% healthy. Torres required season-ending Tommy John surgery on his left non-throwing elbow last June, but he's been working out at the team's spring training complex for almost a month. He should be ready to go at the start of the season, though the Yankees could keep him in the minors for a few weeks of the season. As of now, Ronald Torres and Tyler Wade will likely handle second base duties to begin the year. It's just a matter of time, though. Torres, the number 2 prospect in baseball, has played both AA and AAA last season, hitting .287 with 7 home runs, 34 RBIs, and 55 combined games. Rumor number 5, 0 contract offers for Matt Holliday. I'm going to give this one 4 Yankee hats, Bronx Bombers. Matt Holliday said in an interview on MLB Network Friday that he has not received a contract offer from any teams this offseason. He wants to continue playing and could probably help out a team at the very least in a part-time role, but Holliday is now 38 years old, and it's conceivable he might be pushed into retirement given how slow-moving the market has been. Last season, Holliday batted .262 with 15 home runs in the first half of the season, but hit just .179 in the second half. It seems teams are debating whether or not Holliday at 38 can still perform. So let's actually get into another debate around baseball. Is Estevan Florial causing major debate around baseball? I'm going to give this one 2 Yankee hats. People are talking. So, a very controversial prospect in the sense that a lot of people have different opinions. We all have different opinions, and I can respect that. The New York Post writes, Estevan Florial is the most divisive prospect in a stacked Yankees system. Pro scouts see 2 different players when comparing Florial. They see player A, a 5-tool future star, a 20-year-old with a lightning bat, foot speed, power, and a quality glove and arm, who teases the Yankees center fielding future. Yet, player B, on the other hand, is a youngster who has trouble picking up pitches, struck out 148 times and 420 single-A at-bats last season. That's obviously not getting it done. Florial is the 26th overall prospect for Baseball Prospectus and doesn't even crack the top 100 for ESPN.com rankings. Transformation now. We're going to go from a debate to facts. So I got a trivia question for you guys, so please type your answer in the questions below. Yankees trivia. How many years has Brian Cashman been the general manager of the Yankees? If you think it's A, 22 years, give me A. If you think it's B, if you think it's C, if you think it's D, let me know. I'll give you the answer later on in my comments. Moving on now to rumor number 7. Is Eduardo Nunez headed to the New York Yankees? I'm going to give this one 2 Yankee hats. People are talking. According to Ken Rosenthal, both the Yankees and the Red Sox have shown interest in free agent infielder Eduardo Nunez. Nunez is 30 years old, coming off a season where he hit .313 while stealing 24 bases and homering 12 times. But his season was cut short due to a knee injury. So, is Nunez headed back to the Yankees where he played from 2010 to 2013? I mean, maybe. That's why it's 2 Yankee hats, guys. Nunez could be a short-term starter at second or third until Gleyber Torres or Miguel Andujar are ready for the show. Going on to my next rumor now, Joe Girardi. Does he have a new job? I'm giving this one 4 Yankee hats, Bronx Bombers. The Sporting News, Michael McCarthy reported that former Yankees manager Joe Girardi will join MLB Network as an analyst. Girardi spent 10 years as the Yankees manager, winning a World Series in 2009 and taking the club to Game 7 of the American League Championship Series last year. Girardi, who is 53, and the Yankees split after a team didn't offer him a new contract this offseason, his 4-year, $16 million pact expired after the playoffs. When asked about his new job, Girardi said, "I'm really excited to join MLB Network and have a chance to talk about the game that I love so much." The Yankees replaced Girardi with Boone, a 12-year big league veteran and a longtime ESPN analyst with no previous managing or coaching experience. Okay, Yankee fans, are you sitting down? Because this rumor might blow your mind. Russell Wilson has been traded to the Yankees. Yeah, Russell Wilson. 4 Yankee hats, guys. Bronx Bombers. This is 100% true. ESPN writer Jerry Krasnick writes, the Texas Rangers on Wednesday traded Seattle Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson to the Yankees for future considerations. Wilson is 29 years old and has no plans to emulate Bo Jackson or Deion Sanders and try to reinvent himself as a pro sport athlete. Sources familiar with the situation told ESPN. But he's maintained his love for baseball and wants to continue his ties to the sport. Wilson is expected to appear in the Yankees' Grapefruit League camp in Tampa sometime in February or March. Wilson will be assigned to the AA Trenton roster. He played 2 seasons of professional baseball at second base for the Colorado Rockies system after being selected in the 4th round of MLB's 2010 first-year player draft. He hit .229 with 5 home runs and 315 at-bats. So, guys, I got a reaction poll for you, and I think it's kind of fun. Should Russell Wilson come to the Yankees and play professional, or maybe he should stick with football? I mean, we've seen this guy. He's been very successful in his career, and it's one of those things where he's obviously one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. But I'm a Yankee fan, and I want to see what you guys have to say. So, should Russell Wilson come play baseball for the Yankees? Give me a heart for yes. Give me that wow face for no. My name is Mitchell Renz. Please follow me on Twitter at MitchellRenz365, and remember to like Yankees HQ by Chat Sports on Facebook. Those are my rumors I had for you today. Now let's get into some power ranking of the starting pitching for your New York Yankees. The first guy I got up is starting pitcher Jordan Montgomery. So this guy is a pretty interesting prospect. So the Yankees rookies last year were really solid, and I'm not just talking about AL Rookie of the Year Aaron Judge. Jordan Montgomery stepped up huge last season for the Yankees, starting 29 games, finishing with a 9-7 record. He held a 3.88 ERA with 144 Ks, 51 walks, and 155 innings pitched. The stat that I love about Montgomery from his first year is O-swing percentage, which is a percentage based on a batter swinging at pitches outside of the zone, divided by pitches outside the zone. So essentially, it's him having hitters swing at bad pitches. Sorry, I should have warned you that maybe some math would have been involved in this, but back to his O-swing percentage. It's 33.2%, which was the 9th best in Major League Baseball, above names like Jacob deGrom and Clayton Kershaw. Montgomery gets hitters to chase, and he gets them to whiff. Those are mighty fine skills to have as a pitcher. Power ranking number 2 pitcher, Sonny Gray, right-handed pitcher. The Yankees and Gray avoided arbitration by agreeing to a 1-year, $6.5 million contract on January 12th. Now it's time for Gray to bounce back after a disappointing season in New York. Gray started 11 games for the Yankees last season, and he finished with a 4-7 record and with a 3.72 ERA. He allowed 11 home runs in 65 1/3 innings pitched, and in order for him to be a reliable option going forward, he will need to prevent the baseball from going over the fence. If he can prevent home runs, it should be Sonny in New York. Number 3, CC Sabathia, left-handed pitcher. In late December, they signed a 1-year contract. He signed a 1-year contract. Newsday reported on December 16th that the deal was imminent, pending a physical, and would be worth $10 million. At 37 years old, the left-hander will not be expected to dominate as he once did in his earlier career, but rather be a reliable arm and valued leader in the locker room. Something like what he did last season would be great. He was 14-5 with a 3.69 ERA. In CC's 27 starts, the Yankees were 19-8. Maybe my favorite stat about CC was he was 9-0 following Yankees losses with a 1.71 ERA. Sabathia has the most wins, 237, strikeouts, 2,846, starts, 509, and innings pitched, 3,317 in the major leagues since his debut in 2001. I think he will continue to play well in 2018. Number 4, and this one might cause a little debate. Severino emerged from the prospect purgatory to become a Cy Young caliber ace for the Yankees with a 2.98 ERA and 193 1/3 innings pitched last year. He did that mainly with a fastball that averaged a staggering 97.6 miles per hour. As the season progressed, so did his velocity, which is a great sign for a young starting pitcher at age only 23. He is one of the most exciting pitchers to watch for the Yankees, and it's because of that 10.7 K per 9 innings. He gets guys to miss, and that's what I like to see. He has a very high ceiling, but I want to see him do it in back-to-back years before I put a number 1 tag on him as the top pitcher for the Yankees. Baseball is a very analytical, and once teams get a year to see what you can do and what you do well, this is where we can see how good a pitcher truly is. We saw Aaron Judge come out blazing hot in the first half of the season, and then he struggled after the All-Star break, and it's because teams learn his strengths and his weaknesses. I'm not saying this is going to happen with Severino, however, I am being cautious. Pitcher number 5, and the guy who I think is number 1 on the Yankees starting pitcher rotation, Masahiro Tanaka. Tanaka suffered his worst season since joining the Yankees in 2014. He posted a 13-12 record with a 4.74 ERA over 178 1/3 innings pitched. Tanaka was brought over from Japan to be the ace of the Yankees pitching rotation and made the AL All-Star team in his first season, but he hasn't returned since. I have confidence that he can return to that kind of level. Tanaka, who had a 3.54 ERA over his final 16 starts, also had a solid 3 starts in October. This is why I believe Tanaka is the number 1 pitcher for the Yankees starting rotation. But This isn't just about me. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I'm going to throw this one to a reaction poll. Who is the best starting pitcher for the New York Yankees? If you think it's Tanaka, give me that heart. If you think it's Severino, give me a wow face. Sabathia, laughing face. Or if you think it's Gray or Montgomery, throw up the like. Guys, I want to say thank you very much for tuning into the Yankees Report. My name is Mitchell Renz. Please follow me on Twitter at MitchellRenz365. Please remember to like Yankees HQ by Chat Sports on Facebook. And remember to turn those notifications on so you know when I go live. Thank you so much for tuning in, and go Yankees.